Hey besties, welcome or welcome back.
Today I have 4 new tumbling tower block DIYs for you. Let's go. I'm going to need 48 tumbling tower blocks for this cross that I'm making, and I'm also going to use some of that metal ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Now what I am doing is taking 6 sets of 2 and gluing them side by side, the short ends to each other. And then I'm going to take 2 sets of 3 and do the same thing, and 2 sets of 4 and do the same thing. And there they all are. This will make assembling the cross easier. So I'm going to take the 2 that have the 4 and have them going vertically, and then 1 set of the 2s on each side that are going horizontally. And then I'm going to hot glue that to each other, and then I'm going to take another single block and put it at the seam or the center where they meet. You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. And then I'm going to take 2 sets of 3 and attach them just below the single pieces I just put on. Now that is for the bottom of the cross. Now I'm working on the top. So I've got 4 sets of 2 and I'm going to glue them together as you see, and then put a single one in each of that kind of 90-degree angle center area.
I remember you. I've been thinking about you more than ever.
And then I put a single one just above it going vertically. And then I need 1 piece to connect the 2, and it kind of goes up a little higher than the top of the other ones. And it's so much easier to watch this than me describe it. You can always freeze frame or screenshot if you want to get what it looks like so you can remember. That's what I have to do when I make these things. So again, I'm just adding all those connecting pieces that sit between each of the larger sections that I've put together. And I'm using the Aleene's tacky glue and hot glue for all of them. So here's the last thing I need to do is just attach them. Now I do want to make sure it's really sturdy, so I'm going to put some of that Aleene's tacky glue all over the seams on the bottom.
I guess I'm lonely.
I'm going to take my tin snips from Amazon, I love those things, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces of the metal ribbon that will fit in those gaps that are on there, and I'm going to hot glue them to the very back. And I'll just add a little extra hot glue here and there to make sure it's nice and sturdy.
Starting to grow old, and I thought my youth would last forever.
Isn't that gorgeous? So now I'm going to take some of the other tumbling tower blocks that are left, and I'm just going to put them on the back to reinforce the seams. Because this is long, I don't want it to like break off. So I'm just going to be gluing these blocks all around the bottom. Then I'm going to take my water mister and I'm going to spray it all over the front of the cross, and I'm going to whitewash with my Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. I really love that look. I think it's so pretty. You can still tell it's wood, but you get the nice crisp look of white.
Take me back to when we.
I love how this turned out. You'll have to let me know. You know my husband wants it, right? He always does. Oh, and I put a little jute hanger on the back. I'm going to need 21 tumbling tower blocks and this metal ribbon, all from the Dollar Tree. I'll also use some florals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little mini crate. I'm going to be using Aleene's tacky glue and hot glue to attach the pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the 5 pieces I have right here and put them all together like straight in a row. And I'm going to need to do that twice because those are the 2 longer sides of the mini crate.
Remember me. I remember you. I've been thinking about.
Now I'm going to take 2 pieces that I glued on top of each other and put one on either side of the 3 that I put together for the bottom. I glued those together off camera. Now I'm going to take the 2 sides that I created. I'm just going to attach them to the sides.
About you more than ever. I guess I'm lonely. I'm starting to grow old, and I thought my youth would last forever.
I'm also going to reinforce with some hot glue on the inside. Now to give this that crate look, I'm going to take 2 blocks on each side and kind of stagger them a little bit. Now, so here I'm going to put a little bit on each side, and I'm going to take a block and kind of float it, you know, not touching the one below it. I'm going to do another one right above it, which will also not be touching that one in the middle. And that gives it that crate look where you can see through the sides. And I'm going to do the same thing to both sides. I've got these little wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put 4 of them on, one just inside of each of the corners there. You can see how I've done that there. And then I'm going to take the last 2 blocks and just glue them right to the top over those little blocks. And that'll give it like the handle for the little crate. Isn't that cute? I'm going to take the metal ribbon. I'm going to only put it on the long sides, so I cut 2 pieces. Then I'm going to spray with my mister some water on the little crate and then kind of whitewash it with my Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. Now I'm going to take the little pieces that I cut of the metal ribbon and I'm just going to hot glue both sides of it or ends of it to the 2 long sides of the mini crate. Easy for me to say, right? I love this as a little embellishment. And I've always got foam around from packages, so I just cut a little piece. I'm going to hot glue it right in there. And then I'm going to take these beautiful wildflowers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut little teeny pieces off the pics and put them in there with some lavender until I like the way it looks. And I think this would look so cute on a tiered tray.
Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid.
You'll have to let me know what you think. I love little mini things. I just think they're so cute. I'm gonna need 36 tumbling tower blocks to make this really pretty succulent, like hanging holder. I'm going to start off by making a square, and I like to glue the pieces inside of each other, and of course using the hot glue and the Aleene's tacky glue at every seam that I connect them. Once I have the square, I'm going to set a piece where the other 2 pieces meet on all 4 sides. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to just put it right where they meet there and then turn it to the next side, put it right where they meet again, and I'll do that on all 4 sides.
I've been thinking about you more than ever. I guess I'm lonely. I'm starting to grow old.
Once I have those on, I'm going to take the last 4 pieces and just add them to the sides that are shorter, and that kind of looks like almost like a little pinwheel kind of a look. I'm going to make 3 altogether of those exact same things. Then I'm going to attach them together so that it makes a kind of a V shape. I wanted it to be slightly angled, and I'm just going to glue them all of the places where they touch. And I just kind of made up this design. Honestly, you can just play with the blocks and do whatever you like. That's what I did.
And I thought my youth would last forever. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us.
Now that they're all attached, I'm going to use my mister and put it all over the front, and then I'm going to take my Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint, and I'm going to very, very lightly whitewash the whole top. I love that look. I just keep doing it. Then I'm going to take my Agave Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to get my brush wet, and I'm just going to very lightly kind of rub the paint across to come out with a much lighter color of the agave by blending it with the white, and I just think that's beautiful. I've got a little sawtooth hanger that I'm going to put on there in the back. And then I've got 3 beautiful succulents from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use my tin snips, and I'm just going to cut the long stem off because it would just stick out in the back. And once I've got all 3 of them cut, I'm actually going to just hot glue them right to each of those centers of the squares, and that's it. This was so easy. And look how pretty it is. You could use any color you want, any kind of succulent or flower. You could even put a little moss around it if you wanted, but I decided to keep it simple, and I think it's just really pretty and fresh.
If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I
Can't wait to put it in my home. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna need 18 tumbling tower blocks and this adorable metal happy sign, which is attached to a little piece of wood, and that's from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take my blocks. I want to make that base longer because we're going to attach something to it. So I'm going to use 6 of the blocks to make more of that stand, if you will. Then I'm going to make a hashtag out of the rest of them. And you'll just see me kind of playing with it until I get it exactly the way I want it.
remember me. I remember you. I've been
And then I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the base pieces to each other. So I'll do each set of 2, and then I'll put the sets of 2 together.
thinking about you more than ever. I guess I'm lonely. I'm starting to grow old.
And And you can see how it just kind of extends that other base. Now I'm going to attach the pieces of the hashtag. So first I will make the inner square, and I'm going to put them like inside of each other, if you notice, like so that they overlap. That's how I like to make little squares. They just come out nice and even that way.
And I thought my youth would last forever. Take me back.
Then I'm going to add each of the pieces all around the 4 sides. There's 2 on each of the 4 sides to create the hashtag. Or for some people, the pound sign, whatever you remember.
Back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was.
I'm going to take a screwdriver and I'm going to unscrew the little metal happy sign because I want to paint the base. I'm going to use my agave chalk paint by Waverly. I'm going to paint the entire base and that other piece that is going to extend the base where it has the 6 blocks.
If I close my eyes.
Now I'm going to take my mister, I'm going to mist the hashtag, and I'm going to start off whitewashing it with my Rust-Oleum Linen White chalk paint. And then I'll do both sides. And then I'm going to take the agave and I'm going to whitewash over that. I just love that look. I think it's so pretty. I'm going to attach the happy sign back to the base by just screwing in the little screws. And then I'm going to attach the base to the base of the happy sign. And the last thing I will do is attach the hashtag to the extended base. And this is just going to say hashtag happy. And I think it came out so cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. I've never seen anything like it, so maybe it's an original. You never know. Thank you so much for watching. You'll have to let me know which one was your favorite today. Also, I've got a video on the screen. If you enjoyed this one and you want to stick around with me a little longer, go ahead and click on that one, and hopefully I will see you there. And don't forget, you are truly a blessing to me. Bye.
I've been hiding the world safely in my head.